Skeletal system. Skeleton is the framework of the body. Without it, the body would be without form and it wouldn't be able to stand upright or move at all. Among its many functions, the skeleton protects the vital organs such as the brain, heart, and the lungs. The skeleton is divided into two major sections, the eggshell skeleton and the appendicular skeleton. The first section that we'll cover is the eggshell skeleton. This forms the main trunk and consists of the skull, spinal column, ribs, and sternum. The sternum is the breastbone. The skull is composed of 8 different bones. The spinal column are also known vertebrae. So there are 26 vertebrae in a spinal column, an intervertebral disc between each vertebrae. The vertebrae or the spinal column function is to protect the spinal cord. The main functions of intervertebral disc acts as shock absorbers between each vertebra. The cossae or ribs are composed of 24 ribs or 12 pairs of ribs. There are 7 pairs of true ribs and 5 pairs of false ribs. The last 2 pairs are called floating ribs. Ribs' main functions is to protect vital organs such as the heart, major blood vessels, and the lungs.
These bones are also responsible for the production or creation of blood. The medical term of this is hematopoiesis.
The second major section of skeletal system is called the appendicular skeleton. This section forms the extremities of the body, which are the shoulder girdle, arm bones, pelvic girdle, and leg bones. The shoulder girdle is comprised of 4 bones. It's made up of 2 clavicles, known as collarbone, and 2 scapulas, known as shoulder bones. Together, these bones forms the shoulder girdle to which the arm bones attach to. The arm is composed of 3 bones. The upper bones is known as the humerus, or categorized as long bone. And then the lower bones has 2, the radius and the ulna. Attached to the radius and the ulna are wrist bones, otherwise known as the 8 carpals. Attached to the 8 carpals are the hand bones. The hand bones comprise 5 metacarpals, which form the palm of the hands, and the 14 phalanges, which forms the fingers, including the thumbs.
Pelvic girdle. Pelvic girdle is structured towards the leg bone are attached. The pelvic girdle is made of 2 oxcussae, or each hip bone is divided into 3 sections: the ilium, the exequium, and the symphysis. The leg bone are attached to the pelvic socket called the acetabulotum. Each leg consists of 1 femur or thigh bone. It is also categorized as a long bone. Between the upper and lower leg is the patella, called knee cup, and the lower leg composed of tibia and fibula. The tibia known as the chin bone, and also the fibula runs parallel to tibia. Attached to the lower leg are the 7 tarsals, known as the ankle bone. Attached to the ankle bone are the 5 metatarsals, and attached to this bone are the 14 phalanges, which are the toes. Heel of the bone, this is known as calcaneus. Long bone are hard, dense bones that provide strength, structure, and mobility. Example of this is the femur, the thigh bone. A long bone have a shaft known as the diaphysis, and 2 encircle the proximal epiphysis and the distal epiphysis. Medullary canal, a cavity in the diaphysis which is filled with yellow marrow. Endosteum, a membrane that lines the medullary canal and keeps the yellow marrow intact. The outside of the bone is covered with a taut membrane called the periosteum. Joints are moved where 2 or more bones join together. the joints are divided into three categories, divided by how they move. The arthrosis or synovial fairly move. Example are arm sockets and the ball sockets of the hips and shoulders. Amphiarthrosis are slightly movable. An example would be the vertebrae. Synarthrosis immovable. Example are the suture or joints of the cranium. Ligaments and cartilage are important to supportive structure for the joints.